What's up YouTube, Deadraw here, bringing you another video today. I want to go over the regional recap. So I went to Calgary regionals recently, and unfortunately I did not have a very good day, playing wise anyway. It was kind of wild. I was only able to win 2 games, or 2 matches, I should say. I won a lot more games than matches. I went to game 3 quite a decent amount. I think most of them, besides one of the rounds that I won, and then one of the rounds that I lost. I think every other match went to game 3. So, but yeah. I did get the dimension shifted 11 times throughout the day, which is pretty wild. I definitely got like kind of sharked in certain ways as well, which is like, you know, I think that's on me more than the other person, to be real. And then yeah, so we learned a lot of things. I'm getting back into that competitive mindset. We practiced for an entire week, every day for a week, and you know, I was a little underhappy, like underwhelmed with my performance is what I should say. But ultimately, if I would have practiced against like getting shifted so many times, I might make a better board and understand better, but I didn't practice enough, and then I just didn't I wasn't prepared enough for Tempai. I prepared for them, but I wasn't prepared enough. I think that I definitely need some practice against that deck, even because I lost because I sequenced my attacks incorrectly, and I just forgot that thing can only summon if there was 3 attacks that turn. So definitely cost me some things, so unlucky, but we learned a lot, right guys? So let's get into the deck profile. Oh, before I do that, I just want to give a shout out to the game nights. He does some deck profiles and stuff like that. He was happy to get the same deck profiles and share with me, and all that kind of stuff. That guy seemed really nice, and I could definitely see him being on the channel in the future, or just having him be in the same deck profile and commenting and that kind of stuff. So yeah, big shout out to him. Go give him a follow, and he's a really cool guy. And then yeah, unfortunately I was only able to get the 2 deck profiles because the other ones were saved for other people, or just saved to be secret. Just the way it is, I guess. Definitely made me a little bit more sad about the trip, but that's okay. We'll get into the list here. We got 3 Snake Eye Ash. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. 2 Poplar, 1 Oak. So I played Birch, and so this was I just felt like it was really good. I really liked having it as an extender. It made Bonfire a lot better. So if they didn't imperm you on this, and you had Bonfire for your backup, you just added this instead, and now you have an extender rather than it just being Bonfire's either a pitch fodder or follow-up. It just made Bonfire so much better. That's basically the idea about it. Also, sometimes you get double hand trapped in a weird place, especially if it's say Ghost Ogre or something. This sometimes can just make it a lot less awkward. You can end on Princess on board, and if you have already IP'd in the back row from your Flamberge, which you have to make sure you do first time you have Flamberge on field, for us. But yeah, so then you summon this, right? You summon this, and you can you can tribute this in the Princess for Flamberge, and then you still have your whatever you wanted. Or even if they nibbed you in a weird place, same idea. You can send this on their turn with anything, even a set wanted. You can use wanted, chain this, send both. Pretty good. So yeah, it was really good all day. I didn't not like it. 2 Flamberge, and then the 1 Diable Star. This card is absolutely just insane. It replaces itself, it extends, it's a spellcaster for Celine. It's a level 8 to make Hope Harbinger a really good strong card. Just insane. We played the 3 Witch, of course. This is the package. This is what I really like, self-explanatory, except for the stuff that I explained. And then we got the 3 Wanted, 1 Original, 1 Temple, 3 Bonfire, double Tactics, one for one. These are self-explanatory. The tactics and are just really good cards, one for one. We just wanted more ways to play, and like more ways to make it less predictable for your opponent, right? Like they can't predict a one for one in your hand, so if like they ash, you know, they imperm the ash on summon and you have this, like it could be really strong. It's just unpredictable, right? Then we got 3 crossout as our last spells. I just want to play my game. With how many hand traps are in the format, they're probably gonna hand trap me on their turn too. So it's just okay going second, really good going first. The hand traps, so we played 3 each of the good ones. So 3 imperm, 3 ash. Bather can be argued as a good one, but it's a lot less good with like Tempai and them having the field spell, or them having like them having the field spell or using their stuff in the like the battle phase. It could be really good on their normal summon, but like if they start with the field spell, then it's not. So it's so iffy against them. So we did the 2 of them. And then we did the 2 hand trap theory, just having different ones, making plays weird for your opponent, was kind of the goal with that. Like you just want to have all the different things, make it weird, make it less good, because like we're playing the best deck. All we have to do is make it weird. We don't need to blow them out, especially in game 1. That's what we kind of saved game 2 for. Let's get into the extra deck first here. So Anima, IP, Hida, Dark, Pit Knight. This is a really good one that's new. I just really like the effect to make their attack 0 and then it's an imperm essentially, right? There's a lot of times where you can end this in this zone and your Flamberge here, or vice versa, and then it's your Flamberge to summon IP is an automatic negate. It's a really good disruption. I liked it. SP, Phoenix, Celine, Princess, Raging Phoenix, Oppo, Access Code, World Sea Dragon, Hope Harbinger, and Fuko. Fuko is for Tempai, and it's for when we get shifted, which came up a lot. I actually probably summoned this more than any freaking card in my extra deck, but that's just because I got shifted, you know, more than 50% of my games. And yeah, it was just really good. A lot of times my play would just be like, you know, put my oak in my back row with the temple, or just hold the original. Like I tried both, and yeah, I just fell a little short in those grind games and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll go into the side deck. So we'll just start with the barrier. This card is just really good. Lots of decks are like just like making one thing, like Voiceless is on you know, just on rituals. There's like fusions and branded, there's synchro decks like Tempai. It's just like really good right now. Blowout card. Can just end their turn, you know. We played the 3 bestials. This is for like Voiceless or anything that has light or darks in graveyard. It can even just be used as like extenders and board breakers. Judas Form effect is insane, right? And then we got 3 Cyclone. These are just like, once again, self-explanatory. You kind of need these in for back row removal, all that kind of stuff, this format. And it's just good against Snake Eyes, Voiceless, good against everything, right? 3 Decalogue down now. This card is fucking insane. If they didn't have a way to get rid of this card, they were not playing. That is my experience with the deck. It didn't come up all too much. A lot of the stuff I'm like telling you my experience from like testing rather than the actual tournament, because it was just like really silly things. I got super polyed a lot as well, so that was also really shitty. And then the last thing in the extra deck here is 3 Book of Eclipse. This was actually just like insane. It won me games. It came up my very first match. It helped me dodge an imperm. It was really good to dodge the imperm, because it was specifically oak I was using to bring back an ash, and I dodged the imperm, and that just was like game. But like breaking Voiceless boards, breaking any kind of board, this is even like okay versus Snake Eye. You just wait for them to use IP and flip everything, and then you banish the Flamberge like, you know what I mean. You just do lots of things. It could be used in so many ways, so many utilities. I just felt like it was too good not to play this format. Originally it was Spellbound, but a friend was like, yo, my friend Zach, a different Zach, not the Zach I theoried with, but I went to go borrow Spellbounds, and he's like, bro, just play Eclipse, and that's what we did, and it was better, it was good. Yeah, that's all she wrote. That was the deck. It seemed like really strong. Unfortunately, I just lost a lot of game threes, and like, you know, being out resourced because like I got shifted game one, or in the first, like, you know, turn one and stuff like that. I think I played okay, but not like, I didn't play really good, but I also didn't play like really bad. It's just like being in weird spots, and being made to play uncomfortable all day. So that's kind of it. But anyway, guys, I want to give some shout outs. You know what I mean, I want to shout out to, like, you know, Jordan for hosting all the side deck tournaments. I like appreciate it so much. A big shout outs to Zach. He helped me build this deck. Like, basically we played the same list, just a slight difference because he forgot some cards at home. But yeah, it was really, like, it was really strong. He did a lot better than me. It's just I played really bad, or like into the shifters, so I gotta learn to play through that card a lot better, but I think it's on me more than anything. So I really appreciate everybody. Thank you. Please comment, like, subscribe. We'll see ya.